Welcome to the Top 10 Gardener with Master Gardener Ken Lain. Gardening can be challenging, but with Ken's tips, tricks, and top 10 advice, you'll reap huge rewards. Now welcome your garden host, Ken Lain.
So I've mentioned a lot of plants. Lisa mentioned a lot of birding kind of plants. It can be overwhelming. I know some of you are driving, you're in the kitchen, you're doing a shop project, you're out and about, you don't have pen and paper. If you want to research plants, we are trying to hone this thing in and get better and better every year. This technology stuff is hard to keep up with because it's always changing. You get it down, and then they change the algorithms or something on you. But our plant, we were trying to show off the plants online. So you can see the inventory that is showing up here at the garden center from your desktop, from your phone, from wherever. Or we really like it when you come in and visit. So we can walk through, we can guide you through. Let me show you that. It's over here. But if you want top 10 plants, that's the number 10plants.com. That's our landing page for our shopping cart, our online nursery. You can take a look, and every day we update the inventory. So we're uploading this so you can see it's active, how many units, what size, the price, but mainly it tells you how big they grow here, how much water they need here. So you check Google, you get all kinds of crazy stuff. We're actually isolating that and modifying it so you can research and do your homework so you know how big it's going to grow here, because they're a little smaller. The dryness dwarfs things by about 20-25%. So your maple trees, they're not going to get as big here. The leaves may be a little smaller, but we can tell you if they take the wind, how much water they're going to need, whether they're native. All of that is on each plant. We're trying to isolate that and get very specific for here, this Central Highlands area, this Sedona to Prescott, Kirkland to Hillside, Cordes Junction, Prescott Valley, Chino Valley, Paulden, even all the way up to Seligman, I would say Williams, all this area, this higher elevation of Arizona. We're trying to be very specific for that. So top10plants.com. You'll hear that reference all the time. We're trying to get better at it. And then if you could do me a favor, if you tuned in and you're listening to the podcast, so we've had over 800 downloads last month on Apple alone, much less Google and Spotify and all the others. But we really benefit if you could subscribe or make a comment. That's the best. Oh my gosh. You can make a comment, go, hey, I love the top 10 idea, or the plants that attract birds. Boy, they all of a sudden go, oh, they're interacting with their customers, and they bump you up in the ratings. So our goal is to have the podcast, the streaming, have more ways to listen to this particular show throughout the week. And so we're trying to upload a piece of this every single week. And then you've got the radio stations broadcasting all over Northern Arizona. So we're trying to get better at that. But you could help me out a lot just by either subscribing or making a comment at the bottom, no matter the platform. But it seems like Apple is trending. Spotify's right next to that. And that's everything else. Oh my gosh, everyone's all over the place. And then I'll invite you. Next week, we start our garden series. So our garden classes for the spring start next weekend. And so they're free. They're at 9:30. We'll have it in the back of the greenhouse. We can turn the heaters on if it's cold. We can control the environment, bring a wrap or something, bring a donut, cup of coffee. But they're free. We're going to start with houseplants, and then how to design, and then wildflowers. You can take a look at the entire series at watersgardencenter.com. And you'll see a big classes button right up there on the front. So take a look, come join us. It should be fun. You need some fresh air, some sunlight. Come out and hang out with some other gardeners. Throughout the week, Lisa and I camp out here at Waters Garden Center, and we love talking to fans of the show.
My living room feels so empty.
Now that the Christmas tree is gone, the house just seems so blah.
Brighten it up with a big, bold, beautiful plant from Waters Garden Center.
Fill that cavernous space with tall tropicals, colossal cactus, and sizable succulents that bring the great outdoors indoors.
Make a gorgeous green space you can enjoy all year, not just for a season.
Unique, exclusive, one-of-a-kind houseplants found only at Waters Garden Center in Prescott.